Hi there, signs of Cancer. This is Kim, here to do a reading for you, get you some messages for your next 3 days. Of opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for the messages. They're always for your most high. Just one thing to do. Just one thing to do. I'm going to channel messages as well as them coming through cards too. It's a single thing. They're saying there's a single thing to do, which is single, like a single bond or a single. There's something. It's singular. Singular. I mean, the bond is usually what connects to, right? I've changed. All of my love, all of my love. Okay, that song, All of My Love's coming through. Who is that? Led Zeppelin? All of my love, all of my love, all of my love. Something. Anyway, so like, if you're breaking it off with somebody, you would be singular. You'd be single. So there's change with a bond or with a connection at this time going on. Okay, there's a mystery to it. I'm not sure exactly what the mystery is yet, but you can be assured when you get the pyramid coming out. Oh, and by the way, let me show you those three spirals. The Trisket, the symbol, I mean, looks like the symbols of the spiral is, growth, expansion, things never going back to that point, right? That's kind of what I think about. But so this is a powerful time where your intentions, whatever you're focused on, like the point of the pyramid, is going to be enhanced, manifestation abilities heightened, and you may have to go into your heart, even if you've been avoiding, and this might be you avoiding some kind of rest or contemplation. It's energy where we're spending it alone. Hope that fan is okay. I guess I can turn it off now. I had it on before because it's really stuffy. But okay, so horseshoe with fortune on the bottom. But yeah, the cave. Some kind of change here is the key to your freedom. That has been a big message for every sign, has been, and I don't know if it's just my decks. I don't think it is. I don't think it's just the decks, but it's about like personal freedom, personal liberties. 47 with the sword, or with conflict, or feeling conflicted, but you have the sword, so you have the truth. You have the truth. Okay, you have key information, maybe. Maybe you have key information. But we definitely have freedom here. Release. I'm going to cut. Change is number 36. Pyramid is 4. Cave is 25. 47 was conflict, or the sword. And then 32 is the key. Okay, forces of spirit. You're awakening. Wow. Whoa. That's a big one. That's a big energy to get. The awakening. Huge. A sudden realization, right? Clarity. something that you hadn't noticed before. I'm going to read from the book here for their awakening energy, because that's so pretty. I mean, and the awakening is this energy that's flowing through this keyhole too, you know, like showing you. And you know what's interesting is, like, this is the key, or the atom here is the key to the building blocks of life, right? So you have this key, like, that's also been a theme here lately. Okay, so 75 awakening, representing realization, expanded awareness, and the moment when something previously unseen becomes clear to you. The path appears when perception shifts and a new understanding begins to take shape, or reshape, I should add. Reshape the way you see yourself, the way you see the world. Once what was hidden now becomes obvious, and this realization could be a personal truth. It could be about relationships, beliefs, or the direction of your life. It can be about your bonds, for sure, or your, I would even say, your beliefs. Such movements can feel powerful because they transform perspective. Once awareness expands, it becomes difficult to return to the previous assumptions. Awakening often brings clarity and responsibility, a new call, understanding different choices and actions. This path does not necessarily appear as a dramatic event. Sometimes can happen gradually through quiet reflection, which is what it's telling you to do in the cave, right? In your heart. Realization, clarity, and the opening to a perception that there is something deeper going on. There is something more. Something more. Okay, let's use the Naked Heart Tarot. You're waking up, you're also waking up others. So what are we now conflicted about then, Spirit? What will we be conflicted about with the sword? Timing, something, strength, okay, or the confidence in yourself, or your perception of what the new cycle is going to look like, or when the new season starts. It's about timing, though. Something doesn't feel like the timing has ever, like there's always been other, maybe outside events. Maybe you're processing grief. You do have grief in the reverse on the bottom here. So maybe you were processing some sort of grief, something from the past, still holding on to a person, a thing, a relationship, or something that you have to break eventually. The breaker is here in the reverse. So this is like, we're resistant to breaking something off. Okay, so and having the strength and the confidence to say, when is the right time? Something is always the right time to choose yourself about here. Something's never the right time. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords. You have two swords, basically aces. Armed with knowledge, armed with information. It's a breakthrough energy. And the Seven of Swords is either, I think that's clear. It is awakening to something that was hidden from us, some sort of deception or, lying of some sort. So it's awakening to something. I think it's awakening to something somebody did or something somebody was trying to hide from us. Maybe it was cheating, like somebody, but so you like, I don't know, I just feel like you know. And I mean, the raccoon is kind of representing being in hiding, or even maybe coming out of hiding in some sense. But another seven of cups in the reverse. Oh no, it's absolutely, you see it clearly. You see something clearly, and you're done with the past situationship or relationship. Like, you're done because something hurt here, and for a while, I'm not sure why, but it was like our head was in the clouds. We couldn't really see the bigger picture, or there was a lot of confusion, maybe about even how somebody felt. So that 7 of cups here is in the reverse. Seeing clearly now. Seeing a big picture. And it's all through what you're seeing and sensing. It's all through the moon energy. It's through your intuition. It's through you listening to your feelings. Like, that's what's going to guide you with this. Okay, opening. And then this is also like awakening or opening you up to deeper, more profound, like, emotions. Yeah, there wasn't that bigger message the last time. I was getting like lots of emotions. There was a lot of sea energy in your last reading. I'm going to pull from the Kipper deck. I'm just curious. The moon is about timing too, you know, perfect timing. Whoa. Okay, it ended up in the upright too, so that's good. Lovers here in the upright. Perfect timing for 2 people to come together, or for 2 souls to meet in some way. Up at, you know, there's a crossroads here, right, with the lovers. So maybe a big choice or decision, maybe regarding 2 or over 2 or something like that. Yeah, see, because I have change. Change. So, moving on. There's definitely peace. You see this white doves. There's 1, 2, 3 white doves. And things changing. It's like, get ready, Cancer. You're going to have peaceful life. And I think that something has been not so peaceful. I feel like you've been navigating the 5 of Wands. So... yeah, that could be like pettiness from other people, or argumentative, you know, just argumentative, petty behavior. They do want you to rest and retreat. Okay, so because there's another message here about it. With the hammock, it says rest, relax, take time off. Know that you're supported right now, or that you are in between 2 things. You're waiting in between 2 things, in limbo, and self-actualization, which is huge. Another 4, and being guided by your angels here. Maybe to not have to hold it up so much all the time. Like, because, you know, you're held together in a certain position with the corset, but it's also not very easy to breathe. So, just getting this feeling of like needing to unbutton that and breathe on this hammock. Very likely that you'll be moving on. Powerful new chapter. Kerosene. Woo! Aggressive, accelerate, powerful, provoke. Moving on, the train, moving on, going away, one direction. Wow. You finally learned that there's a certain person whom you need to guard your energy from. You literally have to tell this Black Widow energy that you will pull up the bridge so that they don't have access, because this is a cunning energy that tries to trap you, or tries to get you into a negative situation, or even keep you there, or even worse. So it's a warning of a twisted situation here. So there you go. There's your warning. Let's get an angel number and close out the message. Actually, let's close out. Yeah, we'll still do an angel number, but I would like to close out with the contracts, soul contracts deck. Warning of a twisted turncoat situation. 433 also, seed of light. You are a planter of light, leaving an eternal mark with every action, spiritual legacy, inner radiance, and new beginnings. It is the seed, something that is just beginning. Celestial wisdom, tap into the knowledge, your vast knowledge of the cosmos. The stars are offering you profound wisdom at this time. Universal knowledge, cosmic insight, and divine understanding. And it's all about that circle of life. Every phase of life has its purpose. Embrace the rhythm of cycles to find peace and insight. Life cycles, rebirth wisdom, infinite continuity. Okay. Continues. On and on. On and on. On and on. Look at all the twos. Wow. On and on. 4422. And of course, it just wants to come out again. And another, I mean, wow. Yeah, 444 and 20. 444 says, trust your journey, trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. I am protected. And 20, you relate to others on almost a cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. I am harmonious. And that's what I have for you, Cancer. Sending you love and light. Bye.